Welcome to part 3 of this look at the NECRON DLC for Battlesector. My name is Daz Tactic. Welcome to the channel. I forgot to thank my Patreon supporters yet again. Sorry guys, I do forget so often. I've got to do better. I have got to do better. Anyway, let's just move across to this side. I'm just looking at where I need to move these guys in. I do have a shot there actually. I do have a shot across the leader into that one there. So at the moment it's got too much protection. Like I've only got a 55% hit, but I think if I move to this side, then these guys, I can still hit that one with that one, and that one also hits the other one. Now this one can go further, where I can actually go and get some of these, which I think would be quite useful. Let's go and do that. So these are the Immortals. Now these have got splash damage, which means that they do damage to other units. Now if I hit this unit here, I've got a 61, 61, 64. 61 will be okay.
Firing on target.
There you go. You can see a little bit of damage going to the other ones as it sort of comes through. This certainly does make it easier, ultimately, just to sort of destroy the others. Now we've got... yeah, that one I've still got a reasonable shot back into that other corner, so I'll do that. Again, we're sort of trying to maintain our momentum, which is this bar here, because that's how we get our hit points back. The mechanics, as I say, in this game are really, really cool. And each, there we go, a bit of splash damage. That splash damage certainly does help. And this one... yeah, one movement point there. What have I got? I've got 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 2. That's 3 movements to there, but we don't get much. I want this one, but at 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. If I move this one to here, this one does have 3 movements. So let's just move this one up, and then down to this position again, just to maintain the momentum. And we've got 76 to hit there. Nice. So we're doing damage. These guys have almost, like, you know, they've been taking a lot of damage. So their momentum is actually comes through. They get 0.1 critical hit chance per momentum, and they have so the unit gains momentum based on their damage taken from enemy attacks. So the more enemy attacks, the more that can accrue. I don't know if there's any that will actually have full. That one's 55, 0, 28. So they're building up. They're building up. They will be able to use that fairly soon. Anyway, now, I think that's it. If I just press P, now I've still got this unit as well. Now we've used one of those. I haven't used the other. In that case, what I'll do is I'll just move backwards a little bit with this one. I don't think it's going to be targeted. Or Tesla Wave Discharge. That's for melee attackers, and we're not going up against melee attackers. This is sort of why I've become bored with just fighting the sisters every single battle. The game really needs other sorts of units. Like, it just needs other collections of units. Like, even if it is just small groups, just so that they can actually have some sort of different force actually take on these sorts of maps. What else have we got there? The Prismatic Lance. I can actually hit this one as well. 52%, 59% back there. It's out of range. 39%. Yep, it's one of these. This one here.
A taste of my power.
Nice. Okay, so we've done a little bit more damage there. Did that take it up? Nope. End our turn this time. Now we're getting... hit points were sort of at the end of the turn. We got extra hit points coming back into some of these units. Now we can take a lot of damage with these guys. Seraphims will have a crack. Again, these are going to be able to block a lot of the damage that comes in towards them. So if we can keep the momentum up, they're going to keep on getting more and more. Now see, they try to evade. We just don't get any hits. It just doesn't work.
Defensive formation.
if these get flanked, they do take a lot of damage. Now I can speed up the enemy attacks, but I do like to sort of, in this instance, I think it's worth having a bit of a look and seeing what goes on. This one won't really sort of chew up too much. We've got 32, which means that we're getting 16 health back each turn with that one. Yeah, more seraphims in the middle there. Now that was almost. I should have had that one face the front. I mean, the flanking sort of goes in variations from directly behind into sort of like the rear thirds. Killed one, killed two, killed three. Now come on, some back to life. Two came back to life. I love it.
Taking fire.
We're going to be able to surround some of these, depending on what these guys do with the hand flamers. Yeah, they're going to get a flanking shot. They will target these commanders, but they're so strong. Without that Inferno pistol, always just double check. Yeah, hand flamers and stuff aren't going to cut it. Yeah, that's going to get a flanking shot.
Pitiful.
Now all we have to do is just run away somewhere else, and then he'll heal up in a couple of turns. So as long as we just keep that momentum up. Yeah, they do like to target this one, being our main commander. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. You saw there that we sort of just picked up a heap more hit points again now because of the momentum. The death marks. We're going to get a good shot. I get a reasonable shot back there that way. Let's move that one across. Straight down this corridor. Now we do actually have a thing where we can do the Hunter's Mark, which will actually add in another 30% accuracy plus critical hits. But yeah, so 59. This is probably worth doing actually. So we don't have, like, that's almost a flanking shot there. I don't know if it is. So this doesn't cost me anything. I'll just right click.
Lock set. They will not escape.
So that's now been targeted. If I left click, I then get information about what we're actually getting in through this side, which we don't need to worry about. So we'll now just go and do the shot. It's now 89%. So we killed one of them, did other damage.
Our targets wait.
This one's at 18. Now I've still got 2 more moves, so if I move down to there and then move back this way.
Evasive maneuvers! Evasive maneuvers!
This one as well, I can come in right behind this unit. Now this one here is suffering a little bit. Just keep it where it is. So we were lucky with that one that it survived. And we got 2 back. Now our momentum is going to drop because we've still got all that movement. Now I can't really get that one away from there. So the momentum will start to drop with that particular unit. One. Now we've still got 3 more movement. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Then we get actually we're not quite getting the flanking shot because they're in the air.
Heavy fire support.
Now we've got 3 moves in here. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, if I just move back 1. 2, move to there, then move back to there.
Evasive maneuvers.
Now these are sort of stuck where they are. We're back over here. We've got the next interesting one, I guess. I won't worry about these hand flamers. Can bring this one in right in behind this and do a flanking shot from either one of these. I'll take it into here and we'll see if we can kill this one off. So you can see there to hit 100%. This one's also a flanking shot but not quite as good. If I left click on that one, we can sort of see critical hit chance there 6%. If I left click on this one, 16%, with a lot more damage because of the flank.
You require my counsel.
Yeah, it's only a 37% chance to hit that one. 32 there. If I move that one back out.
Wherever I walk, ruination follows.
47, I'll still take it. And again.
A taste of my power.
I can still move this one around actually, which I think I'll do just to make sure that we do maintain this this momentum. It's got good momentum. Very good momentum. Move that one back out that way. Yeah, that one's not... this one we can move back out without any... There's no cross swords there. 56. I'll take that. That way we get splash damage back across this other way.
Firing on target.
A little bit. It's got 3. If I move to that one, I can then hit this one back there. So we'll do that.
Progressing. Firing on target.
Now these death marks, I can do a transdimensional relocation. This one does have the cross sword, so if I try to move away, it will actually attack me unless I use this with the evasion. Which I have to do to actually get it away from here. It does cost me the action point. That still would be worth doing, I think. We still haven't used this one just yet, so let's go and hit this one.
We've been intercepted.
We still have this one as well. Now this is not being targeted by that one, so I can still move this one back in and around. But let's move this one back up before we do that. and hit this one pretty hard. If I move up to there, then I've got the movement to there. We've still got 5 more moves, unfortunately. If I move to there, that's 4, and we've got 5. Just move to there. That's now the 4. That then gets us
Already on our way.
with everything still in there. These are great. Again, if we can get it, just make sure that we do get in behind. There's nothing else at the back there.
Evasive maneuvers.
Nice. So we did a lot of damage to this one as well. You can see we're still at 16. We haven't really done much else in through this side, but we can move this one wherever we like. And so I'm going to move this one in behind these, which will then allow this one to they'll probably take this one out, I would guess. But they won't be able to do a hell of a lot. So they weren't locking us in. We weren't going to take more hits. So we'll move that one in to face that one. That one's still actually facing the right way, although you've got to be careful what actually happens in here. Some of these will take some big damage. This one is still facing the right way. These are still okay. Let's just press P and see what else we've got. We've still got this unit, which we do want to make use of this fallback. Yeah, okay. That's how you get around the evasion, I guess. Which we're not going to be able to do much with. We'll just move that one back across. So again, the abilities for this one, actually that was interesting to see how the hand flamer actually did work quite nicely with just locking the units in. Press P again. So we've got these units which can actually go in and lock this one in. So I will actually take that one in to do this. Even though, again, I'm not going to worry too much about the zone of control. I didn't even look at that. It's okay. We won't take much damage with this.
A single strike. Our shields remain.
Now they're almost at maximum. So they've got the Battle Sisters there. If we move this one in behind,
Our judgment will be swift.
zip on past. Now we've got the, this is using the Rod of the Covenant. What about if we use this one here? Yeah, 100% because we're now riding behind it.
Submit.
And so each unit does, like as I say, the actual base game, the mechanics are really, really cool. It's a really good game in that sort of sense. Now we can do damage to all of these. It's behind full cover, that one there. It's just the polish, there's just not the degree of polish that you'd sort of be wanting, I guess, with a game where there's so much to like about it. Yeah, there's only two more units left there. I'll go this way.
Death by my hands.
Evasive maneuvers.
Let's move this one back a little bit and then back in again. Got 2 more moves, so we'll just move it back to here. So this one got so much back from its from what it actually had there. 60% to hit that one, 90% for that one there. Now this is actually for it moving back in around. I think what I'll do is I'll come back into this location. What have we got? We've got 3. 1, 2, 3. That should do it. Now we've got 2. Yep, brings this one back. 80% chance to hit, 69% chance to hit there with only a handful of units there. I'll hit this one.
I have waited for this.
So they're gone. We're up to 21 now.
Kneel before me.
Didn't quite get the kill. And this one's now got the full momentum. But there's only one unit with 6 points left in there. So that's pretty much it. Now we've still got this unit as well. Can't hit that one with this one. But we can still keep on moving up. We've still got these 2 units.
What is your will?
To move on up is going to... I'm just going to be careful that they don't flank us. So let's just move into here. I mean, the Seraphim are going to have to land after this current attack. And so there's a couple of them floating around. This one is down to 4 units. That's 73. Yeah, let's go for these Battle Sisters here.
Their technique is crude.
Just kill off a few more.
We serve.
Okay, P, everyone's now moved. In turn.
Pitiful.
Pitiful. It was pitiful. Yeah, this game could be so good. It could be so good. So I haven't held out. I still hold hope for the game. I still think it could get there. I think that as more, like if they can get more factions like the Sisters, you know, different sorts of minor factions and spread them out everywhere, change it up, put in different sorts of features in the maps, things like that. I think would just even sort of like different ways of having defensive areas in the map would be pretty cool. They will start to throw these grenades a fair bit. Being hit a lot by the grenades.
Our shields remain.
Yeah, we're not taking much damage from these. Yeah, this, again, we just don't get to hit with those fallback attacks.
They killed us.
With expendables. And this is now using extra action points. So it just used the momentum and just trying to get away from that location, away from this unit. Come on. Yeah, we just don't... The evasion is giving it the ability to sort of get across there. Even with all these units targeting it. He's just sort of gone like into an undead fury. But the game looks beautiful, doesn't it? Really, I mean, it's a stunningly looking good game. Actually, one thing I haven't shown yet, I'll do it with the next attack. Backspace. This is the camera mode, and I haven't shown this yet. Looks like we're going to be going to another episode. Oh no, I'll just keep on playing this one. I won't play any more maps after this one. I mean, it does change a little bit with the Tyranids, so I have played a little bit with it. So to sort of get in where this sort of stuff is happening, like we've got the flamers coming in. Let's get in behind them. Let's zoom in down quite low, and I can rotate around to exactly the where I'm actually wanting things to actually sort of then go. So if we sort of take it from here, and I can just sort of use the mouse button to just sort of just get exactly what I'm looking for. Just zoom on up. There is all sorts of different controls into here. I won't do too much with it, but anyway, you'll get the feel for it anyway. But it looks beautiful. This game absolutely looks beautiful. So we've got the rotation mode in through this side. Yeah, it can be orbit, fly through. Actually, I'm not sure why that just did that. I'll just go back to orbit mode. Just zoom on back in there again. But you can sort of see that these are being blurred. In fact, that's not the best angle. Let's just treat it from, say, this angle here. So just coming in slightly. If I then go across to the next one, this is the focal distance, so I can actually then sort of change what gets focused on. So if we just want the foreground focus with everything else out of focus, we can do that, or the background, you know, and we have the foreground out of focus. So we've got like the actual the focal distance is just how much is in focus. The depth of field will then sort of show sort of like, yeah, as to how much goes back and into focus. So if we want to have like these guys here blurred, we can just push this one back a little bit. In fact, we should be able to so we can blur the foreground by doing that and just get like a really narrow area if we wanted to. It's just got incredible abilities, even the apertures, to sort of just change. Like if you know anything at all about photography, you'll have a lot of fun with this. And I really do like this. This is actually unique. I haven't seen this in a game before. You've got your exposure levels to go either dark or light. You've got your saturation if you want the colours to come up a little bit. Contrast, you can sort of make it go fairly crazy or fairly muted, whichever way you want. The colour temperature to go sort of more of a warmish sort of tone. You've got actual filters as well down there that you can play with, and then you've also then got the like a vignette, which will then sort of just blur around the outside edges, which is sort of all the rage for a lot of graphics nowadays. But so you've got those different borders, blah blah blah, the whole lot. Anyway, it's a pretty good little mode there, and backspace will then take you back out of there. The screenshot, you just basically press enter to save a screenshot, which I'll just quickly do. Bang, there it goes. That's the actual screenshot we just took, and that's it. Space will then hide the user interface. Not that this is I haven't really done well with this one. I just wanted to show you where it was. Just got backspace and through there again. But it's quite nice, you know, like it actually does work in well. These guys are taking a bit of a beating. And don't know if these will survive. Actually, they probably will. Depending on what these get up to. They've used their momentum. They will probably be able to do enough damage there to cause them to die. Yep, one's come back alive. Okay, so you're still there. These guys are coming back in around now. They do a flanking shot against this one. Okay, there we go. So we're back into the fight again. So we've got one unit there.
Who is next?
I mean, in reality, this is fairly sort of simple. There we go, that one's dead. We're up to 26 now.
Tracking target.
Just keep the momentum up.
Tracking target.
Great shots there. So I'll move through those, which then chews up more movement.
Your guardians await. A single strike. Our shields remain.
They'll collapse in a heap pretty soon now.
We serve the Triarch.
So we can move this one back in around. Actually, which way is that facing? Looks like that's the back of it there,
Our
doesn't it?
judgment will be swift.
That's 59. I'm not sure where the back is. I wish it would show which way the units are actually facing. Oh yeah, no, that is 100 with the melee. Let's wipe that one out. We're now up to 30.
Our judgment will
Bring this one across. Getting rid of that one unit, and look, it's the same with all of the complex battles. There's going to be one of those battle sisters with the Inferno pistol. Get rid of that one. You've basically won it.
awaiting your direction.
There's 55% there, 65 there. This one's the more complex. It'll do splash damage across to this other one. There we go, kill both of those off. That's good. Excellent. And then we just want to keep this one moving around to get the momentum up. Just so we keep on getting the healing. Remember, this one was down to about there, I thought. I forget what it actually was on. 59% there.
Evasive maneuvers.
Now that one's now got to that level, so we do need to kill that one off, which we will be able to do. Now this one's locked in with this one over here. If I move that one back to there, I get a reasonable shot
Already on our
as a
way.
flanking type shot in through here.
Attack vector true.
It's brought one of them down. Finish off that move. Now this one, I do have to still be really careful of it, and it's not actually, there's no real drama with this one. It's not actually keeping us locked in at all. So let's just do a quick attack and then run away. Nothing happened. And then this one will eventually sort of heal up that one unit that's left there. But that's now saved that particular unit, so we don't have to go and buy another one. Not that they don't cost anything, but they don't cost requisition points. This unit can now go back in and lock in some of these. If I move to there, that's 3. We've got 4, so I can then move across to there. This one's got combat facing this way. And this one's got combat facing across those 3. So I can't break 3 through there. I can't break through that one there, but I can get to that one in 3. So let's go and do this, and we'll just focus on this one here. That one's at 98. So if I attack it and don't kill it, actually now that's broken its ability to protect against this one, and I do want to lock this one in. So let's just go and lock this one in down through this side. And that one is 71. Come on, get this one killed.
We've been
Good.
intercepted.
And it's now going to have the double attacks with the momentum. I don't think I can get in with anything else to do the damage there. Actually, I still have movement, but I can't really do anything with it. So I'll have to just let the momentum drop off with that one. These guys should be able to kill this one off. Actually, I'm 35 minutes in. I think I might make this a four-part series. I was going to make this a single video initially. Yeah, look, I will, but I've still got a little way to go. We're at 42 now. So I'll thank you for watching this one, and we'll be back then to continue on. So catch me in the next episode. I'll catch you then. Thanks for watching.